All right, well, good morning, everyone. It's another beautiful day up here in Nago. It's kind of weird. It was a bit cloudy yesterday, so I was hoping it wouldn't rain or anything today, and we lucked out again. I've moved the location a bit to try and avoid the massive amount of sun rays that were coming in yesterday. So, excuse me, hopefully that'll help the quality of the video for today. Giving you guys about 4 more minutes before we get started. Hopefully people will start filtering in. If you need to get anything, now would be a great time. If you need to get a water bottle, or if you need to get, I don't know, if you have a mat, if you want to grab a towel for your head, something like that. We'll be going over our poses from yesterday. So we started off yesterday, you'll remember, with, now I got to remember what we started with yesterday. We started off, let me get my cheat sheet. We started off yesterday with, anyway, I have them up here. I just can't remember the names of them all. Anyway, we'll be going over yesterday's poses. Hi again there, Piper and Sawyer. Nice to see you. And we'll just quickly review those. We won't do them very long, maybe just a couple, maybe a minute or so for each of those poses. Then we'll learn the 4 new ones for today. The new ones for today, the first 2 we start off with, we'll actually do on both sides. So it will be a minute on your right side and then a minute on your left side. And these will be more of our legs stretching than, like yesterday was mostly back poses. So saying a lot, that's a bad thing. They tell you not to do that when you're in university, by the way. They say don't say it makes you sound unintelligent. So I'll try not to do that as much. I don't know if the wind's affecting the audio. Please let me know, because it is kind of windy today up here. So if you're getting a lot of wind, let me know. I'm not sure there's a whole lot I can do about that because I don't have a mic here at home. So I'm just using the laptop and the laptop's camera. So looking like a pretty good crowd. We got 6 already in here. Good. So about 2 more minutes, we'll get started. The ones we're going to be going over today, if you had a chance to go and look at the lesson resources, we're going to be going over the dragon's pose. We'll do reclining twists. We'll learn happy baby, and then we'll finish off with Shavasana, which is really what you finish off with anytime you do yoga. Hi, Jasmine. Hi, Alex. Welcome. So yeah, if you didn't have a chance to join us yesterday, I did leave the video up, so you can always go back and review the video from yesterday or any day that we do this live PE at home. I was going to say something. Oh yeah, so tomorrow, I won't be having a live session tomorrow, but I will leave the videos up, like I said. So if you want to do it again tomorrow, you're more than welcome to go in and do it on your own tomorrow. Just real quickly before we get started, remember, hi Caleb, hi Mason. Remember yesterday, if you were able to watch the video or if you're able to join us live, we're really focusing on that breathing in for 4 seconds, holding it for a second, and then breathing out for 4 seconds as we do these again today. So about 1 more minute, I'll get started. And we're going to quickly go over the ones we did yesterday. And then from there, we will move on and start our new ones for today. And then my video probably will be Monday next week. I'll go live again. And then what we'll do that day is we will put all of the ones that we've learned together in a whole yoga routine. And that should take between 25 and 30 minutes for the full routine. All right. Well, it is 8:25, so we're going to go ahead and get started. If you don't have a mat, that's okay. You can do it at home. If you want to throw a blanket down, that's all right. This is actually not even a yoga mat. This is a beach mat that I use out here on the grass because it's going to get all dirty. I don't want to bring my yoga mat out here because it's quite nice. So we're going to go ahead and get started like we did with our first one yesterday. So you're on your hands and your knees. Remember, your head's going to come down. I have the towel here to help me with that. So you support my head, and our hands are just going to rest behind us on the ground. So I'm going to go ahead and get down into that. And then we're going to go ahead and start our breathing in, holding it, and breathing out. Now, if you're like me, like I'm noticing I got a lot of pressure on my neck, so that means I probably need to scoot back a little bit. And that is way more comfortable there. All right. So breathing in for 4, holding it, breathing out for 4. In, holding it, and breathing out. Another way you can do this, if you're finding like today for some reason my neck's a little stiff, maybe I slept wrong, but I'm having a little neck pressure today. So if you ever want to put your hands out in front of you, that's okay too, instead of having them by your side. Breathing in for 4, holding it, breathing out. We're going to do that a couple more times. Breathing in, holding it, breathing out. Then breathing in, holding it, breathing out. One more time, breathing in, holding it, breathing out. And from here, we're going to go ahead and transition now straight into melting heart like we did yesterday. So our hands are going to stay out. If your hands are out already, we're going to start trying to get that L shape. Remember, in the back of our legs need to have that L shape. Our hips need to be right above our knees. And we're going to be sliding ourselves forward so that our chest is touching the mat. Okay. And then we're going to start our breathing again. Breathing in for 4, holding it, and breathing out. Breathing in, holding it, breathing out. Breathing in, holding it, breathing out. In, holding it, breathing out. In, holding it, breathing out. Go ahead and do that a couple more times on your own. All right, from here we can go ahead and just lay straight on our stomach like we did yesterday. And we're going to get ready to do the Sphinx or the seal. It's up to you. You can choose which one. I'm going to start off with the seal. Okay, so again, our hands are flat. Remember, we want to have that shoulder elbow lined up. Okay, so it's straight. And you're just coming up off the ground like this. And remember, like I said, if you're not feeling enough stretch here this way, remember you can put your hands flat, but again, you want to make sure you're lined up again so your hands are under your shoulders as best you can be, and then you're stretching that way. Okay, so go ahead and breathe in for 4, hold it, breathe out, breathing in for 4, holding it, breathing out, breathing in for 4, holding it, breathing out, breathing in, holding it, breathing out, in, holding it, breathing out. I'm going to go ahead and transition down into Sphinx for a little bit to give my back a rest. Breathing in for 4, holding it, breathing out, in, holding it, breathing out. A couple more times, breathing in, holding it, breathing out, breathing in, holding it, breathing out. And then you'll remember our last one from yesterday, we did our cat and our cow. So I'm going to turn the mat sideways just a little more so you can remind yourself of how we did that. So again, we're starting on our hands and knees. Again, if you're uncomfortable, like I'm on a hard ground out here with not really much cushion, so I have one bad knee, as most of you guys know. So I like to put just a towel under my knee to keep it from digging into the mat, which helps a little bit. So remember, we want to have our hands right under our shoulders. We want to have that nice L shape, our hips right under our knees. And remember, when we breathe in, we're going to stretch our back up like a cat. And when we breathe out, we want to stretch our back the opposite way, like you would see a cow walking in a pasture. Okay, so breathing out, breathing in, stretching that back up. Breathing out, stretching it back down. Breathing in, and breathing out. Breathing in, and out. Breathing in, and out. When you're breathing in, try and think about pulling your belly button up into your spine. If you think about that, you're going to get a really good arch. So breathing in, try and suck that belly button all the way up to your spine. And breathing out, you want to push that belly button all the way down to the ground. And breathing in. And we'll do one more, breathing out. Last one, breathing in. And last one, breathing out. All right, so we're ready to move on to our new ones for today. The first one we're going to start off with is called Dragon. So there's quite a few variations that you can do for this one. The way I like to start is just standing on my knees like this. I'm going to step my left foot. You can do either one. I'm going to start with my left foot out in front of me like this. Okay, what we're going to end up doing is we're going to lean forward. You can put your hands on the ground like this. What I like to do is I like to hook my other hand underneath so I can get a better stretch there. Okay, so I got my hands out in front of me, one hand anyway, about where my foot is. And if you find that you need to go forward more, just scoot your foot forward more like I just did there. And then we're going to do our same breathing in, breathing out. So here we go. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in and out. In again and out. We'll do one more. Breathing in and breathing out. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to switch legs. We're going to bring in our left or right, whichever one you were doing. And we're going to then put the other one out in front of us. And we're going to just do the same thing again. I'm going to stretch that foot out as far as I can. You'll notice my back leg. This should be as close to an L as you can. It just depends on how much of a stretch you want. So the further in you are, the less of a stretch you're going to get with this leg. The further out you are, the more you're going to be stretching that leg. Okay, so Same thing again. I'm going to put my hands here. If you want, you can put your hands there. It doesn't matter. Okay. But we're going to go ahead and start our breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in. 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 Breathing out. Do a couple more. Breathing in. Breathing out. Last one. Breathing in and breathing out. All right, so for the next one, we're actually going to be laying down on our back. And there's quite a few variations of this. It's called reclining twists. The one I like to do, I like to lay flat on my back. And the way you'd normally do it is you'd have your hands out to the side like this, like you have wings. And you'd pull both legs up and then turn both legs to a side. I like to do it a little differently. So I like to put, like for this one, I'll start with my left leg out straight. My right leg is going to be the one that comes over my body to the left side, while my right hand is up ahead of my head. So that's going to be how I'm going to do this. So basically think about your left leg's out straight, your right hand's out straight. Your right hand's coming over your body to the other side. And if you can get your foot all the way to the ground, great. If not, just hang it above the ground. Your left hand is going to be out like a wing. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start our breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. It's quite peaceful. I'm able to see the clouds flying over my head. Breathing in and breathing out. Do a couple more and then we'll switch sides. Breathing in and out. Last one, breathing in and breathing back out. So here's what we're going to do. Switch. I'm going to pull my leg back up. That leg that was over is going to go out straight. I'm going to switch my hands. So my right hand is going to be a wing now. My left hand is going to be up above my head. My left leg is going to come up and it's going to be the one that comes over now. Okay? So again, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, and breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. We'll do one more. Breathing in and breathing back out. All right, so we're going to transition to our last one. I'm going to turn the mat just a little bit. That's mostly so you don't have to look at my bum while I'm doing this. So the next one we're going to do is Happy Baby. And if you think about a happy baby, they always got their feet in the air, right? So that's what we're going to do for this one. Your feet are going to go up like in the air like this. And you're going to take your hands and you're going to grab the bottoms of your feet. And you're going to have your feet like that. Okay, so you got your knees down by your chest. Your hands are holding your feet like this. And just try and relax your body. And start breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out, 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 breathing in, breathing out. Last one on this one, breathing in and breathing out one last time. All right, so the way I like to finish, and most people finish their yoga routine, is with this last one. And all you're doing for the last one, you're just laying flat on your back, and your arms are outstretched to your side like wings, and your feet are just in a comfortable, your legs are on the floor, just in a comfortable position. And you're just breathing in and out and kind of preparing your mind for the day and all the fun things that you're going to go do today. So just relaxing your body, letting go of all your cares, anything that you have bothering you, and just breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. And as you're doing this, you can just kind of think to yourself, my mind is empty. You know, if you empty your mind while you're doing this, it feels really great. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. We'll do one more. Breathing in and breathing back out. And just kind of take your time and kind of slowly bring yourself back up. And hopefully you enjoyed today. I know I did. It's always nice, even like when I have time. Sometimes I'll get up extra early and just do that in the morning. And it really, I don't know, it really just starts your day off right, in my opinion. So I hope you enjoyed today, and thank you for all you guys that were commenting in there. Sorry I didn't get to all of you, but thank you so much for joining me today. Again, as always, I'll leave this up on my YouTube channel so you can come back at any time you'd like and review it at your own pleasure. Have a great Thursday, everybody.